Prabhupada began to dance in a circle. You see Prabhupada's flowing robes. Bhavananda picked out the fabric for that cloth.
I saw this really nice shimmery peach silk satin cloth, but it was actually, I think, like an upholstery cloth. But it was beautiful. So I wanted that, so I bought that. And I insisted, Madhavisa was tearing his seek out, I insisted on buying real pearls. I wanted to make real pearl buttons and a real pearl button on the side, you know, the little strap that goes under his chin on his Prabhupada hat, a real pearl there. So Madhavisa, mumbling and grumbling, gave me the money. And when Madhavisa brought the cloth over, Prabhupada looked at it and said, "As you dress me, so I shall dance." Yeah, it was wonderful.
He gave instructions about the dancing, I know that. For that year, I think it was 1970, that he told the devotees how to dance. In front of the deities, specifically, based on the descriptions that are in the Chaitanya Charitamrita. At that time, the Chaitanya Charitamrita was not available. In one group, Lord Nityananda would be the dancer in front of one chariot, and another chariot, I think it was Advaitacharya, may have been the dancer, like that. It's basically...
The first thing that Srila Prabhupada said was, "We are mendicants, so we would like it if you would give us this house." So the real estate lady, she almost fell in the pool, and because she saw her commission fly out the window. And, you know, the owner of the house, his jaw dropped, because I could tell what was mendicant, but this guy over here, looking at me, we definitely know he's not a mendicant, because he knew who I was. So anyway, he said, "No, I'm sorry." So we got it for $300,000, so everybody was happy. Lekha Shabanti, she was Walter Reuther's daughter, and she basically surrendered everything. She gave everything she had to buy this house. And whatever she couldn't cover, I covered. So it was about 50-50. She was very surrendered, and I really commend her for that, because she sacrificed everything for Prabhupada. That night, I remember the real estate lady, she was a middle-aged Polish woman, and her friend came over to kind of congratulate Prabhupada that they'd accepted the offer. So they came up to Prabhupada's room. Both of them were intoxicated. So they were kind of rolling around on the pillows in front of Prabhupada's desk. But he was so jolly, because he was happy that we had purchased this house. And he was so kind to these old ladies. That was Prabhupada's nature, was that he could see everybody's spiritual identity, and he was very merciful to them. So we ended up purchasing the house, and that was a momentous occasion during that trip. We had our grand opening in 1983, I think it was. And since that time, there's been redevelopment all around the whole mansion. And people have told us, actually, that the reason that they came in there and put money into the area was because the fishermen...
into dust. You know, it was just like, it wasn't any special effort for him, you know, but he just looked at me, and the way he looked at me, it made me realize that I was really, really nothing, you know. And then something interesting happened. This one non-devotee gentleman, he pushed his way right through the crowd, and he pushed himself right up in front of Prabhupada. More or less, he just stood right in Prabhupada's path. And he looked up and he said, "Swami, I've got a question for you." And Prabhupada smiled very charmingly, and he said, "What's your question?" And the man said, "If I were to give you $1 million right now..."
Melbourne Temple here. And the painting is of Radha and Krishna with a peacock behind them. And I brought the painting in to give to Srila Prabhupada. It's 4 feet square and quite a heavy thing. And all the devotees were there.
Prabhupada ki. Ananda Koti Vaishnava